There is a moment coming, not in a movie, not in a novel, in real life. A moment when an artificial mind, running on servers somewhere on this planet, will become smarter than you, smarter than me, smarter than every scientist, every philosopher, every genius who has ever drawn breath on this earth. And the people building it, they know it's coming. They have timelines, they have internal memos, they have names for it. They call it AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. And whether it saves us or fundamentally breaks everything we've built depends on decisions being made right now by a small group of people in buildings most of us will never set foot in. This is the most important story of our lifetime, and most people still don't know what AGI actually means. Let's change that. First, let's kill the Hollywood version of this story. AGI is not the Terminator. It's not HAL 9000 turning off your oxygen. It's not a robot army deciding humans are inefficient and need to be deleted. That framing, as dramatic as it is, actually makes it harder to understand the real thing, because the real thing is simultaneously more subtle and more profound. Here's the simplest definition. AGI is an AI that can learn and perform any intellectual task that a human can. Not just write emails, not just play chess, not just summarize documents, any task, any domain, with the ability to learn something new the way you and I do, by experiencing it. Today's AI, even the most powerful models, are what experts call narrow AI. They're extraordinarily good at specific things, but they don't generalize the way humans do. You can learn to cook, then use that same brain to negotiate a salary, then comfort a grieving friend, then figure out how to fix a leaking pipe. You move fluidly between completely different cognitive tasks using the same general intelligence. Current AI cannot do that. AGI can. And the gap between where we are and where AGI begins, it is closing faster than anyone, even the experts, predicted. 2 years ago, the consensus among AI researchers was that AGI was at least 20 to 50 years away, maybe never. Then something happened. The models started getting shockingly good, not in one area, across the board. Coding, mathematics, scientific reasoning, legal analysis, medical diagnosis, creative writing, strategic planning. Not perfect, but good enough to make researchers uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. In 2025, OpenAI's models started outperforming PhD-level humans on specialized scientific benchmarks. Google's Gemini scored above 94% on GPQA Diamond, a test designed to stump expert scientists. These are not party tricks. These are capability thresholds that were supposed to take decades to reach. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has publicly stated he believes AGI could arrive within this decade, possibly sooner. Demis Hassabis at Google DeepMind has said similar things. These are not hype merchants. These are the people building it. And internally, the conversations are even more urgent. Here's what's accelerating everything. Every time a model gets smarter, it helps build the next model. AI is now being used to design better AI, to write the code, to run the experiments, to interpret the results. The thing is learning how to improve itself. That feedback loop, more intelligence leading to faster progress, leading to even more intelligence, is what researchers call recursive self-improvement. And it's the reason the timeline keeps getting shorter. When serious thinkers talk about AGI arriving, not if, when, they generally land in one of three camps. And it's worth understanding all three, because where you land on this shapes everything about how you should prepare. Scenario 1. AGI as the great accelerator. In this scenario, AGI becomes the most powerful tool humanity has ever built. It solves problems we've been stuck on for centuries. Climate change, cancer, Alzheimer's, poverty. An AGI system running 24 hours a day, not sleeping, not tired, not distracted, could compress decades of scientific progress into years, maybe months. Imagine a mind that has read every medical paper ever published, every clinical trial, every dataset, and can form connections between them that no human team ever could. That finds the patterns hiding in the noise. That's not fantasy. That's what these systems are already starting to do, at a fraction of their eventual capability. Scenario 2. AGI as the great disruption. In this scenario, AGI arrives and it works, but the transition is brutal. Not because AGI is malevolent, because it's capable, and capability at that level, deployed at scale across a global economy, displaces systems faster than those systems can adapt. Think about what happens when something that costs almost nothing can do the intellectual work of a lawyer, an accountant, a programmer, a consultant, a writer better than most humans. Not eventually, immediately. The economic shockwaves from that are hard to model, because we've never seen it before. The Industrial Revolution took generations to play out. This would happen in years, possibly faster. Governments would struggle to keep up. Regulations would lag. Safety nets built for a different era wouldn't hold. The gap between people who understand what's happening and people who don't would become the defining divide of the century. Scenario 3, AGI is overhyped. And then there are serious, credentialed researchers, not Luddites, not fearmongers, who believe the current path doesn't lead to AGI at all. Their argument: scaling up existing models, making them bigger, feeding them more data, has limits. At some point, you hit a ceiling. And true general intelligence requires something we haven't figured out yet. Maybe it's a new architecture entirely. Maybe it requires embodiment, a physical form that experiences the world the way we do. Maybe there's a missing insight that no one has had yet. Here's the honest answer. Nobody knows which scenario is right. But the smartest bet, the one the most serious people are making, is to prepare as if scenarios 1 and 2 are both possible, because the cost of being wrong is too high. Here's the part of this story that doesn't get nearly enough attention. The decisions about how AGI gets built, how it gets aligned with human values, who controls it, who benefits from it, are being made by a remarkably small number of people. We're talking about a few thousand researchers and engineers at a handful of companies. Anthropic, OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Meta AI, xAI. That's essentially it. These are brilliant, well-intentioned people for the most part, but they are not elected. They are not accountable to the public in the way governments are, and they are moving extraordinarily fast. There is now something called the Agentic AI Foundation, co-founded by Anthropic, OpenAI, and others, specifically to try to standardize how these autonomous AI systems operate, to build guardrails, to create protocols. That is encouraging, but it is not enough. The alignment problem, ensuring that a superintelligent AI actually pursues goals that are good for humanity, is arguably the hardest engineering problem ever attempted, because you only get one chance to get it right. You cannot deploy an AGI that has misaligned values and then patch it later. There is no patch. There is no rollback. This is why some of the most brilliant minds on Earth have walked away from extremely lucrative careers specifically to work on AI safety. Not because they're pessimistic, because they understand the stakes. Okay, enough big picture. Let's get practical. Because if you're sitting here thinking, this is fascinating and also absolutely terrifying, I want you to walk away from this video with something actionable, not anxiety, action. Here's what the smartest people are doing right now. 1. Get AI literate. Not just, I've used ChatGPT literate. Actually understand how these systems work, what they can do, and where they fail. The people who understand AI deeply will have leverage over the ones who treat it like a black box. 2. Identify what you bring that AI can't easily replicate. Physical presence, emotional intelligence, creative judgment rooted in lived experience, deep domain expertise combined with human relationships. These are your durable advantages. Invest in them. 3. Stay connected to the conversation. This stuff is moving too fast to check in once a year. The landscape in 12 months will look meaningfully different from today. The people who adapt in real time, rather than catching up after the fact, will be fine. And finally, 4. Don't let fear make your decisions. Fear is a terrible navigator when the map is changing this fast. Curiosity is better, engagement is better, understanding is better. The people who are going to thrive in the AGI era aren't the ones hiding from it. They're the ones leaning into it with clear eyes and open minds. We're alive at the single most consequential technological moment in human history. That's not hyperbole. That's the assessment of the people closest to it, the ones in the labs, running the experiments, staring at the results at 2 in the morning. AGI isn't a guarantee, but it's a real possibility, on a timeline that most people are completely unprepared for. The question isn't whether the world is going to change. The question is whether you'll be ready. If this video made you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe, because we're just getting started. The next time you're here, we're going deep on AI agents, the technology that might actually be the bridge to everything we just talked about. Stay curious, stay ahead.